Hello, friends. Welcome to your Thursday update that's actually coming on Thursday. Hooray. Excuse me. No stuff in my chest. And so I'm not going to be back at our actual location at the build because, as you can see from my coordinates, I am way the heck and gone. But I just, because I am collecting gold. And one of the things I've been using as sort of a way to collect more gold is I've been carrying, oops, that was a really bad place to put that. But you can see that I have collected a fair amount of gold. And am continuing to dig for gold. But I found this absolutely crazy big, whoops, no, you can go, thank you, ruined portal down here. And that's fire. The floor is lava, the floor is lava. And I have never found one this big before. I mean, the cobblestone was me getting up there to get the gold block, but I just found a mass of this netherrack down here and dug into it, and there was the portal, which is pretty crazy. So we're gonna muck around down here, and good gracious. All right. And in 2 weeks, we are not going to be here for any updates or Let's Plays because my mom is taking us to California for Little Bird's birthday because he is a just before Christmas baby. And we are going to Disneyland. Heaven help me. He's obviously extremely excited. I am an adult, so I'm trepidatious, but hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun, at least for him. And we are going through so many torches, but there's the map on the left side is I don't have both maps with me right now, but is the half of this big Badlands biome that I've been finding quite a bit of gold in, and so much iron, but I don't really need iron. I mean, eventually I probably will, but I know where to look for it now. For show. Faux show. Let's see what other nonsense we can find down here, shall we? Other than, good gravy, that's a big portal. Water. More netherrack. It does come down a way, doesn't it? I found a lot of water caverns down here while doing this. Where am I? It's dark. And a surprising amount of gold in the aquifers. So I'm very grateful for my helmet at the moment. Okay, well, that was anticlimactic. Rude. Because I've been up here before. So I've already dug everything out here. I was hoping to find another ancient city down here. Oh, there's more gold, though. So cheers. And then I will take all the gold ore back to my base in this biome area and smelt it all down. I've also collected an absolutely absurd amount of diamonds while I'm down here, which is not, high on my list of things I care that much about, but and if you can't tell, I do have it in peaceful mode because I just did not have dealing with the warden in me right now. There are so many caverns. And I haven't even really been digging to get down to these by and large. I just find a crack in the ground above me and then go down. And if you didn't notice in that ender chest, there's also a bunch of coal blocks and a lot of wood. Because I go through so many torches on this little journey. And then I don't have to worry about limiting them or going back up to try and get stuff. And a couple of other things in that chest, actually. I keep a composter, a bunch of bones, and some saplings so that if I need to, all I need to grab is a little pile of thingy. I just had a brain fart. Dirt. and I can grow more trees to make more wood, but obviously I've got quite a bit of wood, so I'm not terribly concerned. And then if I want to make another ender chest, I just have to find obsidian, which is not hard. Oh, whoa, I almost made a mess out of that, didn't I? There we go. Gotta use the silk touch. And down we go. So we're not at the right elevation to find that ancient city. And probably not gonna. I know where one is though, so if I get, too bored, I'll just burrow straight to it. Hop, 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 hop. Been there. I can't tell. Have we? Nope. That's glow lichen. Oh. Yes, I know. You make your weird gurgling noises. Yeah, creepy things. Or maybe we'll find a shrieker that I haven't already busted. We can hear that thing make its horrifying noises. Not a fan. Of course, when I was first early playing in the Deep Dark, I did not know what they were or what was causing the lights to start flickering because I was playing with the hostile mobs on. And then the warden got me, and I started kind of paying a little more attention. Because the warden's gonna get ya. Ooh. Okay then. It's a fun little cavern, isn't it? And gold. Never enough gold, is there? Ah, yeah. Ooh, hey, there's a shrieker. I think I saw one, or I imagined it. Also a possibility. Ooh, water time. The nice thing about water is, even if you're here with the hostile mobs on, like not in peaceful mode, most hostile things won't show up underwater. The drowned will, but I've only ever seen them if I'm close to the surface. So it seems like being underwater is actually the safer place to be. But this one's too shallow, so it's not going to have, it's not going to have nothing. And my fire protection is so high I could literally swim through that pool of lava without a problem. In peaceful mode, in easy mode it would, or harder, it would definitely be a humongous problem. But this armor has it down for peaceful, and we're out again. So it's kind of become an art form. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to need some more coal. And there we go, 64. Love it when it glitches like that. Sometimes I've found all kinds of things that way. Especially fossils down deep, which is, of course, just the source of a bajillion diamonds. One day I'm going to oil those hinges. Whee! More iron, more deep slate. But that's the other project I've kind of picked up just as a almost self-preservation, I don't know, because I get bored after a while, where I'm working on rebuilding an ancient city down here in this particular zone, actually up around the top left corner of the map. It's just off this map because it's the one that I first arrived in, or first found, I guess, where I built my little house. So maybe we'll go see that. I don't want to swim in the lava if I can avoid it, so no. I mean, I wouldn't do anything, but... And I've actually done that where I've jumped off of something and deliberately landed in a pool of lava. Because I know it'll cushion my fall the same way a pool of water will. And in peaceful mode, like, I literally don't even notice. And we may be doing that now. Yeah, let's get closer to the edge, shall we? Boom. Up. Get out of that. So it's annoying, but it's not deadly. Oh, wow, this one's really far down, isn't it? We're at negative 55. The city's showing at negative 51. Let's see how much damage the armor took. None. Awesome. It doesn't even care. Iron. Not what I want. Yay! I'm saving up for Robux. Not because I play Roblox, although eventually, but this little bird plays Roblox. What a funny sound. Tufts. I cannot imagine finding a tuft this deep down in real life. Like, way down, it would be metamorphosed by now. But then this deep down, you know, if we were way, way below the surface, there would be no open spaces either. So I suppose I can't depend on geologic realism, can I? Although they do a pretty decent job a lot of times with that in this game. And I've actually used Minecraft to teach topographic mapping. It's a handy tool sometimes. Squishy. There we go. What have we got here? That was not a sound I liked. Ah. Ooh, there's the shrieker. That's the sound you don't want to hear in anything but peaceful mode. You can go now, thank you. Ugh. Hate that sound. Oh, goody, there's another one. Where you at, doofus? Maybe? If you sneak, the sensors won't pick you up. Oh, there it is. And you can get to it, potentially, before it goes off. That's not going to get me there. And it takes 3 times of it going off for a warden to be summoned. I landed on one of those idiots. Got it. And there's a bat. The bat summoning, the bat setting it off will not summon the warden, though. It's per person. And then you have to wait for the warden to calm down, even after it kills you. Because it will. And then once it calms down, you can, you know, respawn. And so you set up your bed real close, so that when it kills you, you'll spawn back in right there. Rotten things. Okay, if there's going to be a bunch of these little ninnies, can we have a city? It's supposed to be sort of associated, right? Let's fill up some tools with mending. Okay, on the only remaining block there. Good job. Dingus. Hup, 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 hup. I hear you. There you are. There you were. Anyway. I just sit here. You can see I've been doing this for a while because, you know, enchanting level 83 now. Good indicator that I've been screwing around in the deep dark for too long. I may need to go enchant some books just to store that stuff. But, ooh, gold. More gold. Yay. Go Team Badlands. Alright, let's see. Which direction is that? 12. Nope, wrong way. This one is the right way. And we'll see what gold we can find along the way. And how many rounds of torches we can go through, which is to say probably a lot. Creaky McCreepies. I hate putting the torches down on the skulk, so I always like to try and, you know, put a hole in it. It's sort of creepily pretty down here, though. I like to hit those just to give me a little more light. And now we're going the wrong way. But I see something over there. It's probably a catalyst. Usually is. Yeah, it's a catalyst. But it's shiny, so I have to go look at it. Am I a cat? Apparently. So now we are going to head that way, I think. Yes, that way and that way. Okay. So we can get back to the ancient city that is underneath my base in this portion of the map. I often have bases sort of everywhere. And I figure we will burrow to get there. Because why not? Once we get to the right side, because we are... Oh, look, more gold. Must get gold. Enough. Thank you. And, yep, more gold. Like finding gold. Less so iron. Let's see. New. We're going to go this way. And I know I'm going the wrong way now, but like maybe there's more. Yep. There is indeed more yet. And more here too. And there. Excellent. Found another little vein. Always nice. Especially with that fortune pickaxe, right? Okay, so it's much quicker to go this way, so we will start out. Don't need that, but I'm gonna pick it up anyways, I think. No, maybe not. It sometimes takes it a minute to catch up to the fact that I've placed a torch. Oh, look. There's the pool I swam through. Ooh, that means I can go that way. No. Also no. Go this way now. I don't feel like scuba diving in lava. I've already gotten that perk. Perk, whatever, achievement. It's a thing. With a name that I don't remember. And then we can see the map of the whole thing, because it's quite a sizable section of desert and badland out here. We're going to, on the Z coordinate there, the Z, we're going to go to 12232. That's our goal. And then we'll swing to the left and follow it through to 14565, I believe. But I suspect once we hit the 232, things will get a little bit easier because there are already some tunnels down here. And I always follow the same azimuths to make it easier to find my way back. And then you can see some of the work I've done on the ancient city that's been sort of a side project. For this thingy. We won't be there in too long of a time. There's no such thing as too short of a time for this digging. But I think I have enough gold now to finish the second half of the second character and outline the third character, but I haven't laid out the third character yet. I did shave a little bit off of the top of the mountain. And then I needed to repair my tools and figured if I was going to do that, I'd come back here because Skulk does a nice job of repairing the tools. And with that hoe that I've got there, it goes ridiculously fast. I hear more Skulk. That's what I thought. And a Shrieker. Maybe. No, just a little pocket. Alright, onwards we continue. That's not going to get us anywhere that we need to be, it's just there. Ooh, tuff! I love that tuffs are easier to dig through. So I did my master's thesis, it's not a dissertation, on this really funky tuff, actually, in northeastern Oregon. And what's funniest about it is this particular unit is what we call mafic. So it is associated with a type of eruption that does not, as a rule, produce tuffs. Almost never. It only happens when they erupt through standing water, which is what happened here, is we had a whole bunch of water involved in the eruption, which makes things go all kinds of haywire. But there's a book out by somebody who usually knows exactly what they're talking about, who identified it as a felsic tuff. And I have yet to go and talk to them and say, here's the data. This is full of magnesium. It was really cool spot, like just crazy bedding. Okay, we got 200 more to go. And these pickaxes are like a hot knife through butter. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Because typically I lay it out like this, obviously. But I actually want to collect more deep slate, because I need deep slate to do the ancient city work. So I'm going to open up some spots. And still keep one spot open for collecting more gold, because that's critical. But if I'm going to tear through all this deep slate, might as well keep it. And then we'll load up the furnace to cook some more gold. So much gold. No disgusting head noises, thank you. So many torches. This whole digging under mountains and things has used up a lot of them. That is why I have piles and piles and piles of wood and bones and stuff in the ender chest that I'm carrying, because that is portable storage, transportable storage even. 100 more, which compared to a lot of the other digging I've done, this is like nothing. I have some runs that are, 2,000 at this level on the overworld. I'm just like, oh, okay, whatever. hoping that fairly soon we will bump into there's a cavern down here. There's some more lapis. Do not need. And a hole. Now, road. Did it again. Really good at that, although that's one of the reasons I stay at a crouch, so I don't accidentally do that and end up falling through a hole into something nasty. Which reminds me of a story my other half told me about when he was playing D&D back in the day. And they decided to use a gelatinous cube to make a toilet. Which, if you've ever played D&D, it actually works really nicely. Unless you fall in. And then you get killed by a toilet. So that was pretty funny. Because they had that happen at least once. Almost to 232 on RZ. I will probably overshoot it if I'm not paying attention. Or we can do that. Whatever. Oh! Hello, cavern I was hoping to find. Indeed. Haha! This will get us to 232, and I've already dug all the way through, so. Ta dance. Nope. See, there's already a bunch of deep slate that's probably going to expire before I can get back to it here. Kind of thought I'd made that dig before. It's harder to get lost when you're consistent. Although I did not have as many torches left. Oh! Hello. That's what happens when you don't have enough torches. Waffle. And here's our ancient city. And I've mostly been through here and cleared out all the shriekers. Although we'll find out if I've missed any. Actually, I want to stay on that axis because I think that'll get us to the middle faster. Never enough torches. One of the things I love to do with the ancient cities, here's the middle, is as I rebuild them, and you can see I've done a lot of rebuilding in here, I like to turn them into kind of a park. And so eventually I will have sheep down here too. I'll bring down the sheep with the gray wool because that's what's used to rebuild a lot of this. And here's my little hangout spot. Eesh, too much stuff in there. Do I want to leave? I mean, I do want to leave, but can I leave would be the bigger question. I'm going to go with not so much. But what I can do is condense this down a little bit. Which works, and we'll go back upstairs. And then there's my passageway to the surface. And I built this tunnel came from the top down, not from the bottom up, or I wouldn't have built it right there in the middle. It's just where I came down. Because I was up high on a mountain and knew there had to be an ancient city somewhere beneath it, because that's where the ancient cities are. They're underneath really big mountains. And as we watch my Y coordinates go up, 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 you can see this is a sizable mountain, although not the biggest one in this area. That's fair ways south of here. So here's my little house. I'm going to put away some of this stuff. Not that. Come back here. But. And I have my woofs. Okay, that's better, I guess. And then here is the great furnace for all the melting of all the gold. Keep going. Yeah, I know, there's a lot of gold in there. This isn't even a tick on the radar yet. But I can set up. I missed those pants. There's a lot of gold. I've been at this for a minute. You stop it. And then this is the rest of the stuff that I carry around pretty routinely, so I can grow more trees if I need to. I've got lots of wood already, but you know, it's never imprudent to have the ability to make even more. You know. Let's see. I'll go introduce you to the doggos. This thing is storing so much experience right now, given the amount of gold I've smelted into it already and have not broken it at all. Oops. I try to make the trips out here worth it by collecting, you know, as much gold as I can possibly get before I go nuts, and then I can take it all back through the enclosed passageways in the nether. Grab those torches back and not do that again. Yes, I hear you, doggos. Which I think I'm down to enough that won't be a problem. There we go. Gosh. That was a pretty decent amount of gold right there. Go. Put that. Thank you. Because I want one of my little lava generators. Because there is a block of lava inside of that little space above that block. And so now what will happen is that's going to fill up. And I will have an infinite supply of fuel. Because I go through it real fast in here. Real fast. Let's see what's in there. So, oh yes, we'll meet the doggos. This is my little garden area up here. There's a doggo. They're just hanging out in the garden. I like to have, you know, the biodiversity of trees anytime I set up a new location. I'm going to have as many different types of them as possible, although that's messy. I have to trim that tree. My doggo friends. There's a good dog. There's a good dog. And there's 4 of them up here somewhere. I don't know where number 4 is hiding. Probably in that tree. And then I have this lovely little path that leads up and down. There's some jungle tree. And then the sheep. And eventually I will dig a very specific type of passageway for the sheep to take them down into the city so that it's easier to get the wool to repair it. So I think that's pretty much all I got for you today, because I don't really want to make the trip back through the nether just now. I gotta wait for all that smelting to go, and that's going to take the better part of eternity. So thanks for hanging with me.